might just pull up in the Brinks truck. Hop out, okay, then we side out. Big boys, let's go. I've been doing damage. Brinks truck, hop out, okay, then we side out. Big boys, let's go. I've been doing damage.
Stop, wait, manipulate time. Why do I feel like I'm Marty McFly? I'm about to pop, 4th of July. No, I ain't talking no party supplies. Hold up, stop, manipulate time. Why do I feel like I'm Marty McFly? I got a lot, that was my pride. Tell it goodbye, cause that part of me died. Needle in a haystack, Middle Tennessee where I stay at. Moved out here cause it's laid back. That and the state tax. Now I got a gate where I stay at. Drip shop, look at that drip. I got control, I feel like it's click. I don't run deep now, look at my click. 1, 2, 3, 4, really that's it. Whoa, 2005 in a row, that's bingo. Stepped outside with a coke at a Kinko. Motorola flip, dope ringtone. Better fight than this, don't think so. Hey, what do you need? I got a guy, he'll get it done. Talking about me, talking about I'm the one. Might just pull up in the
Brinks truck. Hop out, okay, then we side out. Big boys, let's go. I've been doing damage. Brinks truck. Hop out, okay, then we side out. Big boys, let's go. I've been doing damage.
Stop, wait, manipulate time. Why do I feel like I'm Marty McFly? I'm about to pop, 4th of July. No, I ain't talking no party supplies. Hold up, stop, manipulate time. Why do I feel like I'm Marty McFly? I got a lot, that was my pride. Tell it goodbye, cause that part of me died. Tiptoe walking, whisper talking, speak up when you talk to me. In my bed like Mary Poppins, who I think they on to me. It keep knocking, I keep rocking, I can't even stop to think. I is on me, Mike Wazowski, this right here is Monster Inc. I got pizzazz, she got a whole lot of sass. I'm not the type to react. I got the code in his crack. Connor and Nick, we like Kobe and Shaq. Life getting sleepy like Cody and Zach. Dropping some friends, I'm lonely at last. So don't even ask.
Might just pull up in the Brinks truck. Hop out, okay, then we side out. Big boys, let's go. I've been doing damage. Brinks truck. Hop out, okay, then we side out. Big boys, let's go. I've been doing damage.
That had little Dicky vibes to it. What's up, everybody? I hope I remember how to do this. I took an entire suitcase of cards to do some things on the cruise and to possibly do some interaction with you guys. And it was my first cruise, and let me tell you, it was not possible. Between the internet, and the space to do it. But I had high hopes. It didn't work out. So it was nice to have a vacation with the family, but it is good to be back with the Blazing fam and kicking it off with some baseball. I came back the day Inception came out. But I got sick off the ship. We're going to go ahead and start ripping. How's everyone else been doing? You guys enjoying the World Cup? I will say, I haven't watched much of it, but there was a lot of fandom on the ship. They showed, the games every night, and it was cool because people from so many different countries, people were really getting into it. I was a little disappointed that there was not more NBA Finals. Only got to see one game there. But like I said, I had withdrawal. So I grabbed a few Pokemon packs, and I met some people, and I was like, you know what? I'd been carrying them around, letting my kids rip them at dinner and stuff. And then throughout the cruise, we did some rips, but couldn't even get my phone to record where we were at. So we were just not a lot of cards there. I had a little bit of withdrawal, to be completely honest. Tony Oliva, Aparicio, here's a Stan Musial, and David Ortiz. Do you want to know what I just watched with my kids today, though? Angels in the Outfield. When's the last time you... Yeah, the sports bar was sweet. It was loaded with TVs, Wes. It was cool. But, the kids were I felt bad doing anything but what the kids wanted to do. Honestly, I didn't even go see the comedy show. There's a nice David Ortiz parallel. And how about Zach Veen, rookie blue, not numbered, but it is a nice blue parallel there. Trust me, my wife and I both said if we did it again, just the two of us, for our 15-year anniversary next year, it would be a very different trip. But it was hard with it being everyone's first cruise. All I wanted to do was do what they wanted to do. I mean, we skipped the comedy show, and like I said, and everything. Shavili, Refractor, and there's an Otani. His stuff is just nuts. I'm going to top load his base cards. But it was a good time to go because I feel like it's kind of a dead zone a little bit for sports. We're kind of in that humdrum, baseball or basketball's over. Hockey was pretty much over on the cruise. The World Cup is in its beginning stages, so I was excited to just kind of spend time with the fam. But I am ready to start ripping again, and I'm almost, now that vacation's over, I know we still got a lot of summer, Sure, you guys got vacations planned. But I am ready to start thinking about preseason football. Wes, what cruise lines did you say you did before? Ooh, there we go. Who got the Dodgers tonight? Pereira, there you go. Nice refractor. And a Derek Lee numbered for the Cubs at a $4.99. Loving these blasters. I had a chance to get some more, and I didn't yet just because I didn't know if we were loving them or not. What up, Steve? By the way, what up, Joseph, Rich, Wes? Thanks for jumping in and chatting. I appreciate you guys. This nice Ohtani here. Okay. Yeah, Wes, that was the only non-negotiable. My wife would not go on that. So, Ernie Banks, Spencer Steer, and Billy Williams. One more pack to go on the first blaster. Anything going on in you guys? Anything in the card world I missed? I literally just detached from society a good bit. So, I was super sick all day yesterday when we got home. Here we got a 99, Orlando Cepeda for the Giants at a 99. So, 2 numbered cards again. And an Ohtani refractor parallel. And a Zach Veen blue parallel. So, I think these, right now, I took a few of these and I wanted to rip on my own. But I'm like, God forbid I pull like a banger out of them. And I think those are the best bang for your buck right now. If I'm ripping any baseball retail right now, it's that. No, just the islands. We did like the perfect day in Coco Cay, but we also did another island. But we stayed on in Florida. My wife does not like to adventure off. She gets scared and worried. So, Brady Ebel. Password, right? That's the password. Gage jump first. Or is that a different dude? I did, and I wasn't able to get any like off their site or anywhere else, and it's going for insane amounts of money now. What's a box of that going for now? There's a nice Bobby Witt, Young Kim, and a Matthew Ferrara for the Phils with the laser refractor there. I forget what it's called. It's a good looking card though. Yeah, football. I mean, listen, I liked Cosmic when it was on license, and we have some Cosmic baseball even of the older years, but it's just gotten so expensive. But I would love to get in some rips of it. I might try to get the Bills, but I also know it's super risky. Like, you see the highlights of it, right? Like, I saw 2 today. There's a Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge. And it's like they showed like the hits, and someone's like, how many boxes was this? Because this is a really nice, and come to find out it was a case. Laser, thank you, Wes. Have you been in a lot, Rich? You hit anything nice? Kova and Acuna. If you guys do get any breaks of it and you hit any Bills cards or you see anyone moving them, let me know. I'd like some for the collection. Eldridge, Mega Futures rookie there. I like the look of that. And a Coy James laser. I saw someone pulled this like Josh Allen auto 17 out of 25, and he numbered it with a 17 inscription, which is just a disgusting card. Sal Stewart. Nothing big in that one, and that's where I feel like we've had very good luck with the Bowman Blasters, and I have some more of those. Very good luck with it. To me, so far, it seems like the value boxes or the blasters have done better for us in baseball than the mega boxes. Rich, stop it. I love you. I love you for that. I believe you, and I love you for that. I put it like, can you see I'm ear to ear genuinely? Because I know that's hard to do, especially when I go away for a week and there's new releases that you like. But I do love you for that. I don't blame people if they... There's our boy, Messina. If you guys don't know, dude, this is a cool thing. Literally, my sister calls me the other day and goes, hey, Mike's giving away... He's giving away these shoes he doesn't use anymore, doesn't wear. And I thought they were going to be like good shoes that he maybe wore once or twice. she's like, what size are you? I'm like, 11 and a half. She's like, yeah, that's like the size he has. Do you want some? I was like, yeah, whatever he thinks I would like. My sister gives me 2 pairs. One's Asics and one I think was New Balance. Brand new. Mike Messina was like, here, he said you can have these. So I have a new love for the dude. He hooked me up because I don't like to spend money on shoes. I'm not Chris. That's good, Rich. That's right. If you have one breaker, you can't spend as much. I try to be thoughtful in that when something comes out, not post too much. There's a Brent Rooker. Zach Gallen blue there. Non-numbered. Series 2 Blaster sucks. Yeah, you were saying what? The fat packs were good in those? Robert Hassel. A rookie, David Festa. No, trust me. It's the time, and I know breaks are a little slow every year. Part of it's the time of the year. I think people, vacations and just kids are at home. If your kids are like mine, they eat so much food when they're at home, and food's not cheap at all. Lou Brock, Chris Sale. And I said, it's like one of those times in sports where I feel like it used to be that way in breaking. The summers were always kind of slow. And I feel like we've kind of gotten back to that a little bit. But I think it'll pick up come preseason football time. Carlos Rodon. And how about Robert Hassel, rookie for the Nats out of $4.99, going out to Kevin Rowland. Well, that's good to know. I don't know that I'm going to get any right now. We have a bunch of stuff to break. I mean, I have a lot of Signature Class football, a lot of the Topps Platinum baseball, some Inception to break, Inception Hobby. Chaparro. We need like another numbered card or something out of this blaster being our second one. All right, we did get another numbered card. I mean, it has been treating us so well on these blasters. 2 numbered cards again. This is going to be Joe Torre. Cardinals, is that the same as the manager? 7 out of 99. It's a pretty cool card, though. I love the parallels in this. No, I remember you saying that. Well, and Wes, before I buy anything I haven't bought yet or haven't ripped, especially in baseball, I usually come to you and some others. Is it true that One Piece is picking up big time again? So the reason you haven't seen me talk about it as much is, my One Piece collection is huge. Well, it started to get huge, and it's in disarray. And I was like, I can't keep buying it and opening it until I organize it. I can't. And I have other things I want to do before that. So I kind of took a brief hiatus from it. And Tony in our group was like, it is the same guy? That's a cool card there. Tony, that's in our group that did our baseball repack, was like, oh, it's picking up again. You still have it? I'm like, yeah. Chase Burns rookie. I just haven't ripped much because... But someone said it's getting hot again. There's a Florentino paper. Gage Jump first. And there's an Electric Sluggers Ohtani. Is he is he going to be the greatest baseball player of all time in our lifetime? Both sides of the ball, elite. So I just, I wasn't on my phone hardly at all while I was away, but I watched some of the Knicks parade stuff that happened. I don't even know when that was. Looks like it got a little crazy out there. Anybody in that area? Or Knicks fans that got to see more of that or experience that? Bryce Harper. We got Luis Kova. Let's see something come out of the megas. I'm probably going to genuinely stick to the blasters on most of this stuff. Unless they give me a reason to pay up for the megas. Because I'm sure there's stuff in here. But we've had much better luck with the blasters. Sal Stewart rookie. Billy Carlson. I'm going to go see the White Sox play in about 2 weeks against the Orioles. They're having a Naruto game. Yeah, it did, Wes, for sure. All right, we're going to do Donruss, which I believe in my heart, this is one of the best hobby bang for your bucks products. I think the Topps Chrome Platinum. Would I buy this in retail? Probably not. This isn't expensive enough. I think it's right around $200 a box, possibly cheaper in some places. That was more blowout pricing. And I think you get a lot of content for that. So just so you guys know, we do have the World Cup breakup. If you guys did not see, it's 13 boxes. It's, what is it, like 9 of the one style of blaster and then 4 of the other exclusive ones, I think. Yeah, 5, 4, and then I think there were 3 of that. But I think you can chase kabooms in it and stuff. So something to consider if you're interested. It's $25 a spot. There's 29 countries. You'll get a country for that. Nolan Ryan. First auto, Caden Bodine for Baltimore. Nick Kurtz. Bodine not numbered. The O's going out to Rich Martinez. There you go, Rich. Well, happy early Father's Day to all the dads out there. I hope that you feel appreciated tomorrow and get a chance to enjoy fatherhood a little bit. I think we're going to go see Toy Story 5 tomorrow. It's crazy. The first one came out when I was like 12 years old. Now I'm taking my 11-year-old to go see it still. A new release of it. That's kind of wild if you think about it. Colson Montgomery. Riley Quick from Minnesota. So that's what I wanted to do. We're going to grab some burgers and go see. This is numbered out of 149. This one, by the way, was numbered out of 250 for Seattle. Have any of you been to any big card shows in your area? It seems to me like card shows are just, volume has increased so much, which is fun, especially if you're looking at it regionally. Like, hey, we don't normally have them around here. There we go. Aaron Judge out of 199. And now we are having them here. Lee Smith out of 49. Patch for the Cards. Going out to Fred Bell. But the only problem is in an area like mine where they have a ton of card shows, it's starting to leave some card shows feeling really like a bit of a letdown for both the people that go to them, the people that set up at them. Because like there's not, oh, here we go. Another, man, this is worth, if you go to a hobby shop and want to buy a pack of this, I approve. You get a lot in a pack of this. Trey Savage. How about a Bobby Witt out of 49? On leash out of 49. Going out to the Royals. That is going to be Caleb Wilson. But yeah, it's like, so Tony was saying he went to one today and it was just dead. The sellers were upset. There was no traffic. And it's because there was like 4 in our area. And there was a couple national shows this week. Like the national one's real big. That was going on, I guess. So it is cool that shows are more readily available, but I think part of the problem with it is that there's just too much competition for them now. George Lombard, coming attraction. So that pack would not have been good to get in the hobby shop. But I still say, as I always have said before, if you have cards laying around, you don't need a lot. You can do a couple just boxes. I've talked to somebody locally. He was really like nervous to do one. I'm like, just do it. Like, gave some tips. Eduardo Tate, now he's at a lot of shows and his stand has grown and he's really enjoyed it. So I would say don't be afraid to do it. Set up at a show. Find one that's not too expensive so you're not, in case you lose money, you're not losing a ton. Luke Stevenson for Seattle there, rated prospect. It's a Bubba Chandler Marvels rookie. But I'm due to set up at a show. I was actually invited to set up at one today, and I was like, nah, I got back, yesterday, or the day before, and then yesterday I was just, wait, what's today, Saturday? No, it was today. It would have been a disaster. Taking time does set up, and it's worth, if you choose to do it, it's worth taking your time to get organized and stuff. But don't overthink it. Set up, do a show, enjoy it. Matt Shaw. Anybody do any early football drafts at all? How about that? Nolan Ryan with the box parallel, the green, going out to the Rangers. It's going to be Michael Thompson, number 2. move these out of the way. I saw you try to trade last minute for them. Curious to see Inception. Now I only have 6 total boxes of Inception. Cam Caminiti. But I've heard there's some very good. Whoa, that'll play. Who had the A's? Steve Hamner. Steve Perry. That is our first baseball downtown. Nick Kurtz. Jacob Wilson. Boom, baby. There we go. Gonna throw the Blazing Breaks Stranger Things sticker on that. Here we go. Busted. There you go, buddy. Is that your first downtown football or baseball, Steve? Congratulations, my dude. That is an awesome one, too. I think they are all dual downtowns this year. It's good to be back, see? Return of the Mac, baby. Let's go. Good news is I don't think we have any outspoken. Ooh, that's a really crooked sticker. I'm going to re-stick it later, though. Yeah, he's never buying the A's. That's a team I know he doesn't touch, right? Better luck in that with the random. Now, if that was a Dodgers or a Yankees or an Angels or although he could, I don't know. Colt Keith out of 149. Go back on the cruise, he said. Do you buy the A's a lot? I don't think you do. Do you? Do you buy the A's a lot? I don't know. I can't keep up. I know your Dodgers, your Yankees a lot. I know your football teams. You grab the Giants this year, the Bills. It's the bigger hitter team. So I guess are the A's on all the PYTs? I'm going to let them prove me wrong right now. Let's check the last few real quick. Baseball PYT Mixer, Athletics. Cody Brotherton had him on the last one. I just got to see. I believe you, Doug. If you say you bought him, I know you bought him. I want to see. I'm going to check another one real quick. Michael Thompson on the other one. Well, listen. Maybe we'll get you an Inception. $1,000 comp on it? Dude, I think Donruss is I just said it, the best bang for your buck in hobby versions right now. How about a Cal Ripken out of 39 for Baltimore? See, that's what I want. Orioles. Rich. Now I feel bad. I don't remember that about you, Doug. I just know you're big on the Dodgers. Is Dodgers usually the first team you claim, right? You get... Let me see. In that one, you had the Pirates. You had the Pirates, Rockies, and I thought so, the Royals on that last one we did. Enrique Bradfield. Pirates is the other one. You didn't have the Dodgers in that one either. Cool. Emerson, Crunch Time, Schlittler. JoJo Parker. Doug, to be honest, I'd like to go back on a cruise, but after the way I felt yesterday, I told Lord, I felt great on the cruise, but I did not like the way I felt getting off of it. I thought it was like home free. Oh, that cruise was great. No seasickness. It was awesome. Nope. I was, dude, beyond sick. You know, Doug, you talk about locking yourself in a dark room with a migraine. Zach Erard for the Dodgers. Speaking of the Dodgers. No, okay. Which we don't do a ton of, but I could see that. It is hard on mixes to price out the PYT, so usually when we do. Schlittler, out of 250. And Ryan Waldschmidt with our clearly Don Russ rated prospect. Jason Varitek. Hey, we got a gold. Alex Ladosi. There's another Nick Kurtz box parallel. Out of 10 for the Braves. Going out to Steve Hamner. Another one for you, Steve. Yeah, I did not know that land sickness was like such a real thing. Oh. Or it could have just been the 947 drinks I drank. Let me tell you this. I don't get sick when I drink anymore. Like, it's been since, like, there may have been 2 nights since, like, college I got sick drinking. I got sick drinking on the cruise. And the bathroom is the size... the whole bathroom is the size of a bathtub. It was not an easy place to get sick. Oh, we got another auto. Did we get 3 autos and a patch? I think we did. Mizorowski crunch time. And an Ethan Salas rated prospect for the Padres. Brad Holste. There you go. Dude, I think we got 3 autos, a patch, and a downtown. 1, 2. We did. 3 autos, a patch, a downtown, a card out of 10, a Ripken out of 39, a bunch of other numbered stuff. When I say I think Don Russ is worth every penny on those hobby boxes, highly recommend it. All right, here we go. Inception, 1 autograph or autograph relic card per box. It is a total of... Is that what it is? Just 1 card? I forget. It's been a while, I feel like, since we opened this. We did some Inception football this year, too. All right, so just a pack here. On to All Kings out of Celebration. Oh, that's right. I forgot what... I did open a box of Celebration on the cruise, but we only opened 2 packs of it. My kid likes to open that for the mascots. I don't know how this is set up. We're going to use... The 2 numbered are on the back. Let's just do this then. Salvador Perez. Nick Kurtz rookie. I'm going to skip to the back to do 2 numbered cards. That way we can just reveal. This dude had a game last night, I believe. Or over the trip, I saw they had like 18 runs they scored or something. Pete Crow Armstrong green. It is not numbered. And we have a Kumar Rocker out of 99. Texas Rangers. Cool looking card. A Ryan Bliss rookie and a Will Warren rookie. I'm going to top load all rookies in this. Just as 1 box, and I know it's expensive. Thank you for your help on that too, Wes. All right, our card is for the Giants, Hayden Birdsong out of 299. So just like all products similar to this with 1 hit, you obviously have to hit a good auto or a super, super short print on your numbered card. So it looks like it's 1 numbered and 1 auto, because we didn't get 2 numbered on this. It was just a green parallel. I don't see that numbered. I don't think I'm missing it, because the number on this one's right here. Let's go ahead and do a little recap here, though. I would say the Donruss box kicked ass. I mean, on the retail side, we got a lot of numbered content out of the Platinum Anniversary. Tons of sleeved up stuff. Obviously, all base ship. Out of Inception, we had the Will Warren, Ryan Bliss, and Nick Kurtz rookies. Then we had the Pete Armstrong green for the Cubs, and Kumar Rocker out of 99. We had a Schlittler to 250, a Waldschmidt, clearly Donruss, Nick Kurtz, and a Nolan Ryan Marvels. They were the parallels in the box. Yeah, I've heard the Inceptions are full of hits. Hopefully, that's our worst one. That would be nice. We had the Colt Keith out of 149, Eduardo Tate for Minnesota to 199, a Luke Stevenson for Seattle, rated prospect optic hollow, Riley Quick for Minnesota out of 149, Formella for Seattle out of 250, couple of Otanis here, but we have another one to show too, and a blue Zach Veen. We had the Robert Hassel out of 499 for the Nats, Zapata out of 99 for the Giants, Derek Lee out of 499 for the Cubs. We weren't done yet. How about an Aaron Judge? This one out of 199 out of Donruss. This Otani not numbered, but that refractor, really cool looking card. You saw a box open, did it have its auto? A box of Donruss or Inception? You mean Inception? Inception should be one numbered and one auto. I could see a box not having a numbered card. I mean, that's just... Now, if it didn't have the auto, that would suck really bad. I mean, that's equivalent of Panini 1, essentially, not having a card in it. Alex Lodis out of 10 for the Braves. Cal Ripken out of 39 for the O's. Joe Torre for the Cardinals out of 99. And we had the Bobby Witt out of 49. Getting into some of our autos here, we had the Caden Bodine for Baltimore. Ethan Salas for the Padres. So we ended up getting 3 autos in Donruss and a patch card. Zach Earhart for the Dodgers. Lee Smith for the Cardinals out of 49. And Hayden Birdsong out of 299. But the hit of the break, obviously, the downtown Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson. Who was the auto? Do you remember? Anything good? I mean, at 25 a spot, we can live with that break. I'll see what I want to do for baseball tomorrow. I want to get something up for Father's Day. I'm trying to hold off on football simply because I'm trying to let... It won't be long and preseason will be kicking in. We're almost in July. End of July, early August. Like the football draft start and stuff, the fantasy drafts. I know we'll be excited to rip football. I'm going to try to continue to stick to like we did the soccer, doing the soccer with the World Cup. Some baseball as we go on. All-Star break's coming up for that too, right? Isn't that over 4th of July, kind of? So we'll be doing more of that as well. A redemption's the worst in a one auto product. I hate it. I don't mind redemptions. It's part of, I don't love them, but it's part of the hobby. But to put it in a one auto product, it's like, cool. That was fun. It's not bad too if you're doing a half a case or a case, but you have one box of it. And you open it up. I mean, imagine like that's your personal box, right? You spend $300, $350 on that box. You open it up, and you're like, oh, now I gotta wait. You know, even tops if they are better, which I'm not having luck with that Nolan Ryan right now. We're gonna continue to try to get that figured out. I have it literally sitting right here to submit for a third time. But yeah, that's different than a redemption. Either way, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. I miss you all. I was ready to rip. That was a nice little first rip back. A case hit never hurts either. But I hope that we keep it going. Guys, feel free to message me. Dave, if you're watching, I just saw your... That's cool. This is what Dave just sent me. They're watching it on the big screen. That's funny. Who's all with you over there? All right, guys, I'll let you go for the night. I appreciate you all very much. It was very fun. Happy Father's Day. And we'll be back full force soon. Have a great night, guys. Peace.